It's Sarah with Loaves and Dishes, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make gravy with bacon grease. Before we get into today's video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and to click the bell icon so you'll be notified when we upload. So I've got my pan and I have my bacon grease that I saved a couple of days ago, and I'm taking about a tablespoon, and then I'm taking about a tablespoon of flour. And I'm going to let that cook. It's pretty important when you're making a roux or when you're making a gravy with flour like this that you let the flour cook just a little bit. This gets rid of the flour taste, so your gravy doesn't taste like raw flour. Ideally, you want it to taste like bacon. So I'm just mixing that up and making sure that all of the grease is absorbed by the flour, and making sure that there are no big pockets of flour, making sure that everything cooks. So once my roux, that's what this is called. Once my roux starts to turn a little bit, like it starts to get a little golden in color, then I will start to add milk. And I don't really measure the milk when I'm making a gravy. You just want to add a little splash at a time until it gets to be the consistency that you want it to be. And it roughly comes out to like 1.5 cups of milk, I think. But really, if you just go slow and really take your time, you won't really need to measure the milk. You just do a little splash at a time. I'm doing like maybe a quarter cup at a time. At some point, I switched to a whisk because it just made more sense to use a whisk to make sure that I didn't have any big flour pockets and that kind of thing. So I'm just using a whisk and I'm whisking it up, and I'm going to add a little bit more milk because it thickened up. And yeah, it's really, really super simple to make gravies and things with drippings from like your pan whenever you cook meat. You just do it in the same pan. It's super simple. You don't have to use like clean, fresh bacon grease like I use today. If you made bacon, you could just make the gravy with whatever bacon grease you had in the pan for cooking the bacon. And ideally, if you were making this recipe, you would have already cooked bacon that you could then add back to this gravy. I didn't have any on hand, which is why I'm not going to add any. But yeah, it would be great for breakfast. Probably be really great over some like chicken. So this is about the consistency that I want it to be. And I am going to add a little pinch of salt and pepper. If you had bacon on hand that you wanted to add to this that was cooked, this is when you would want to add it back. I had to go get my pepper mill. I like to put fresh cracked black pepper in my gravy. I love black pepper in gravy. And then you just want to give that a mix, and that's it. It's super, super simple to make bacon grease gravy. If you want to see more recipes, be sure to check out loavesandishes.net, and thanks for watching.